Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Love Storyteller Tarot. My name is Jeanette and I've been on here on YouTube for the last 3 years. Yeah, it'll be 3 years in December. So I just wanted to give a big shout out and like a big thank you to all of those that have subscribed to my channel and that, you know, maybe have been away but they're returning and, you know, coming back, which is lovely. And that's okay. And you know, thank you for your like, sharing and subscribing. It does all help, and it's such a joy, especially when I read the comments and you know, and it's helped somebody. The readings help somebody, and it's a general reading. It might not be for everybody. But it might be one message, and that just that one message might help somebody, and surely that's all that matters. It's not about being famous or anything like that. I'm too shy of a person to even want that for myself, I can tell you. You know, I am an introvert. I find it hard to be an extrovert. But I do in situations that I'm passionate about, and which I'm going to talk about now for a few minutes. But you know, I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Christmas. And I know that's difficult sometimes around this period because, you know, families and maybe there's been hurt or heartbreak or betrayal. You know, and healing needs to occur, or there's been a loss, and then this time, especially around this time of year, and then when there's been a loss, it's really hard because you're thinking of that person or pet or collectively, you know, or in your community if something's happened, especially if it's happened around this time of the year. You know, it's really difficult, but it's just about, you know, I don't believe in anything as in, you know, religion or anything like that, but I believe there's something out there, and I just boil it down to love, respect and kindness. You know, I don't like to overthink any of these sort of things, but I just think if you can be respectful and loving and kind to individuals or groups or communities, then, you know, that is the spirit of Christmas. That, you know, that's the whole purpose, the spirit of love. But, you know, it is the spirit of Christmas. And I see this card very much as the spirit of Christmas. You know, the Six of Coins, the picture says it all. And sometimes it can come across as arrogant in one sense, because he's only looking at this chappie and giving coins. So you have to watch, you know, your judgments of who you feel deserves a helping hand, or if you're being neglected or rejected, you know, because there's another person here. But he's not paying any attention. But he does have the scales there, you know, that's all about balance. The Six of Coins is the voluntary card, you know, about volunteering and helping, being in the community and making a difference, you know. And, you know, I don't have much funds, but you know, I'm always provided for, and yeah, it might be day to day, week by week, month by month, you know, but I'm always provided for, and I'm grateful for that. And probably I've got issues on a mental level due to childhood around, you know, finances and abundance, etc. But you know, you have to undo your childhood and the patterns and work on it, keep working on it. But you know, this is all about poverty, and the 5 is all about poverty and feeling left out in the cold, feeling unloved, unwanted, neglected, and that can be a person, a group, a community, whatever. But it's feeling as though you're not. It's a lack card. There's a lack, and hence it can be a poverty consciousness, like a lack, because that's what you've come in here with, or you know, or you've come here to heal. But saying that, you can always help somebody. You can always help somebody, and that's why I'm just giving this little bit of a, because I need some support. I need some help. As in, there's in our community, they're raising funds for a defibrillator. I think I said that right. And I see that as valuable, because if you think, we all have like family, sons, daughters, and mothers, fathers, uncles, aunties, you know, and somebody that was in our family, I think it was a couple of years ago, or it was the first year I came on here, and yeah, one of the readings I was upset because it had just happened, but you know, he suffered from a heart attack, and that's why that's close to my heart. Luckily, he, in one sense, he was in the hospital. Was he in the hospital? No, he wasn't. But anyway, they got him there, but he didn't survive it. But the communities are, you know, bringing in these, especially in the villages, the defibrillators, because there's such a strain on the NHS and the resources. And you know, I don't want this to go on too long because of your reading, but you know, and so I think that every community, every village hall, whatever it is, I think they need to have one. And we know we need to love ourselves and love each other and help each other, because you'd want somebody to, you know, get that defib and work on you, or a loved one, and vice versa. So it's just a suggestion, but you know, it'd be nice to be able to go and give them, you know, this check or some money to help them get this defibrillator. And I just thought, because it's Christmas, I've been on here 3 years and I don't charge for my videos, so I just thought a donation would be lovely. You can go to my website and it says there, donation. It's easy to do, whatever you feel, the gift you'd like to give, because this is the benefactor card, and you know, it's being generous, and the volunteer card, or you know, the giving card, it's giving and receiving. But yeah, and you know, I also work with another place, and it's about, because I've been through it myself, so about, you know, homelessness and not having a home, and finding ways of how we can, you know, get people off the streets. So it's not about, well, this is the Samaritan card in a way, you know, either you're a benefactor or somebody would be a benefactor in your life. But yeah, so I have ideas that I'm going to be doing, and I'm probably going to get a petition together about empty, you know, houses, and helping these people and getting them into their own homes. So again, it's, you know, it's all about your passion, what you're passionate about, what touches your heart, and that's what Christmas is all about. So I just wanted to say that and wish you a Merry Christmas, and thank you again for watching my videos, liking, sharing and subscribing. Okay, I think I've said everything, and I'll now go into your reading, whichever one it is now. Okay. And this is a reading for Aquarius. So let's take a look, see what's going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon or Rising for the month of December. Oh, we've got the Moon. I think somebody else had the Moon as well. This is you know, this is about you because it's the first card out. So it's either you need to be like expanding your horizon, or you've got to either look for opportunities where love's concerned. You've got to expand your horizon. So if you've been like feeling trapped, or like being a bit of the hermit or something like that, you know, the moon is asking you to be open and with your emotions, your feelings, and to expand yourself in more ways than one. The moon is all about your feelings, your emotions. So it's asking you to expand on them. In other words, express them in a positive way, and or broaden your horizons and look for the opportunities. Or for some, it could be that the opportunities are coming to you. There's an opportunity coming. You know, this is all about good fortune, this card. But it's the moon is a cycle. It's the feminine. So very in tuned into your feminine side, whether you're masculine watching or feminine watching. Very in tuned in your feminine side for December. And so intuitive, psychic abilities, seeing through what others are saying, all those sort of things where your love life's concerned. So it will be different for everybody, but that's the energy of you, or what the energy you need to be using to navigate your relationships. Heart of the matter. Right, we've got the fox come out again. I don't know if that Mercury retrograde, I can't remember the date, or was it, I know November the 16th it goes retrograde. So yeah, I suppose December it's still playing its part and still the shadow phase. I think it actually goes through to December. And somebody else got these cards as well. I can't remember which ones now. But this is all about like a proposition, or a proposition or a proposal, or somebody offering something. But these two scenarios is sort of like saying be careful, because it could be the trickster, you see, because when we're not listening to our intuition, we're more listening to our mental energy, or mental thoughts, which is Mercury. Then we tend to get a bit lost, and then hence why it's called the trickster comes up, to trick you back on your path, because you've come off it. That Mercury retrograde's all around free will and choices that have been made 3 months before, and then maybe that's taken you off your path, and then, you know, spirit or the angels or your guides have to slow you down via lost text messages, emails, accidents, car breaking down, messages going missing, messages not being received, all that sort of thing, which is classed as the trickster, and to slow you down and get you to reflect, because Mercury is all about reflecting. And it is in Sag, which is about, is it in Sag? Yes, it is. Starts in Scorpio, goes into Sag. So it's all about the truth, because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and it's just come back into its own sign. So there's something around back in 2006, 2007. Think back then, what was going on then for Aquarians. And but yeah, this usually says be careful of taking a proposition or a opportunity, because it could be a trap, so it could be misleading, and it is what's at the heart of the matter. Let's see what's in and around the environment. So it's important when it's at the heart of the matter. It's your focus or your challenge. It's what dominates the whole reading, really. So, well, this is about your destiny. and you know, being on the right path, which is what I was just saying, to do with the trickster. It's about your destiny and being on the right path. So it feels like where love's concerned, there could be the trickery, there could be somebody tricking you, trying to get you off your path. Be careful of any propositions around love. Yeah, it's definitely to do with a relationship, but this relationship is, well, it's usually next to the heart, that it's a destined love and it's the most powerful combination. But yeah, this is a relationship of some kind. So it's like saying for Aquarians that where your past's concerned, where your destiny is concerned, where your dreams and hopes are, there's a relationship, and is this relationship blocking you, or this relationship, because you do have a date with destiny, so to speak, and it's that relationship to your higher self, which is the most important first. But it could also mean that sorry, my mind's gone. It could also mean that somebody is, you know, not above playing tricks. So the manipulation to get what it is that they want. So maybe in December there's a case of needing to be very alert as to what's going on for you. And the book is all about the unknown, you see. The unknown. So maybe there's something you don't know, but then maybe there's something that will be revealed around the full moon of December, because this is all about having to be patient or to do research. You know, it's about researching. So it would be about researching this, if an opportunity came up, and what that would mean for you, because like I said, that could be a trap. It could be a trap to take you off your path, your destined path. But yeah, this is very much about not knowing something, the unknown, being in the unknown. Maybe around the full moon, because that's about an opportunity. You might not know something, so you're in the dark about something. But this, it's like always when it's because this is what's going on in the environment. So but this way it's saying, you know, that there's something that's growing, and is a good sign, is something that's solid, that brings like good feelings and health and vitality, and something worth, and trees last for a long time, something that, you know, would grow and blossom and grow into something solid, because the roots are really rooted into the ground. And you know, you are going to have the wisdom, even if you don't know something, you're going to have the wisdom to see what this is about. But we will get some clarifying cards on that, because there's something about a path, your path, a new path opening up. But it's also, well, there's something you don't know. There's something you don't know, I'm afraid. Whether they're going to show you what it is, I don't know. And I was talking about your path, your destined path, and it's around love. It's to do with a relationship, but it's not clarifying what the relationship is all about. And this could be that because of this proposal of some kind, whatever that means to you, or this proposition or this opportunity, however you want to label it, it could mean that you take a wrong turning, you see. So you've got to be very careful, and it's because this is something that nibbles, and it interferes with, and it can sidetrack can sidetrack you. So it's like saying, be careful of any distractions. That, you know, if you're meant to be doing something, then keep to that, keep your focus. Be very careful of any distractions around love that might take you off your path, because then you're going on a diversion, and a diversion is a lesson that you're needing to learn, because this is all around negotiations. But it's those two cards together, not good. It could be making a wrong decision. You made a wrong decision in the past because you didn't know something. Maybe something was hidden from you. So maybe that's coming from November, and these are the energies coming in, and it's reading that way. But this is to do with some sort of social event. It's usually around matters of the heart. It's anything. It can be anything, whatever a social event means to you. Yeah, this is the outcome. So it's something around that, which obviously it's Christmas time. But this is good together. But this isn't. And this is the heart of the matter. So this is going to be affecting you. But let's get some clarity cards out on the heart of the matter. See what's going on this fox, please. Because somebody's not above playing tricks to get what they want, which is another way of saying, like, manipulating. And this is about the page is an innocent, so it hasn't learned how to communicate properly, and can quickly be on defense, or this puts the person on defense, this being mysterious, being crafty, cunning. Or it could be that you need to be. It can work the other way, that you need to be in this situation, in some shape or form. And that's like someone communicating. Okay, might be communicating badly, because they're in a defense mode. It's immaturity. But in reverse, it might not be a message coming through accurately. So it could be going back to the Mercury retrograde. But it's to do with and is around this Queen of Cups, but she's upright. So it's not about her, but it's around her. And what's this? Aquarius. But this is, and she's somebody who, she can be a counsellor. She shows up as a counsellor, psychotherapist, healing arts, like that, because it's, can come under psychic, like she's very much like the, sorry, my mind's gone, I can see her in my eyes, the High Priestess, and very psychic, intuitive, because she's all about water and the emotions, but something to do with her, so could come under the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon or Rising, or she has these traits, a very warm person. It's somebody that would put the kettle on for you and say, come on round and come and have a chat, and so whether it's somebody around her, and there you go, you've got the Five of Cups. So there's some sort of remorse or regrets or sadness, because this is like the grieving card. Something's been spilt, these cups are now empty that were filled, which would be Three of Cups, which would be something to celebrate, something that you're happy about. But for her, so it's either that person is you, or it's somebody else, and they're going through that. So how it plays out, I don't know, but very much feeling sad and regretful. But you know, if only this character would turn around. There's the Two of Cups there. There's something else there to build on. So don't get lost, because it's a very heavy cloak this person wears in the Rider-Waite, so you can hardly see the face. It's covered right over. It's like very darkness, but there's even a bridge in the back, so you can go from one place to another. There is a way out. There is an opportunity, but don't get like bogged down with what's been, what's gone. But she's a lovely, warm person and a mature person, wears a heart on her sleeve, and deals with relationships. But she could be, like I said, a counsellor, and then she helps you through the grief of what you're going through, or what you're going through. Right, let's have a look then, see what the romance angels would like to say. Time goes past so quickly. I find it hard to do, little ones, but there we go. Right, what would you like to say, romance angels, to Aquarius for this month? Well, there's some form of codependency going on, so it'll either be with you or with your potential partner, or with your partner, or, you know, if you're not looking at it as a romantic love relationship, then somebody in your family that's important to you. You know, it is family time. December is known because of Christmas. You know, the theme is family, and that's why, you know, there's, because of the way somebody behaves, because this is, if you look at it on a psychological level, it's how somebody behaves, and this could be taking a wrong turning, or maybe something's being stolen from you, in a sense of, you know, because there is remorse, regret, sadness, betrayal there, because of something that's been said immaturely. Because there is codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life, and that can be any form of addiction. And you know, that needs to be looked at as to what is the pattern, because that can be very much the pattern. And obviously in a personal reading, we'd go in and look into what that is all about, really. But that's what will be, or they're suggesting, the energies for December. So something needs to be worked out. You've got to be very, very careful. There could be some slight deceit, deception going on, which is a pattern that needs to be broke. There you go. I do hope that helps. Please like, share and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a reading, personal reading, then the information is below for my website. And I'll see you back here in January. Lots of love. Namaste.